Yes, absolutely. No problem. Anytime. When do you need that by? Sure. Of course. What do all those words have in common? To me, all those words blew up my boundaries. What does that mean? Let me tell you a story. My first sales job, I said every single one of those words every single day to every customer and everyone I came in contact with. Yes, no problem. I can do that for you. When do you need it by? Every day. And what that led to was working 60 to 80 hours a week, having no life, missing my family, missing my friends, getting terribly sick every 3 months because I ran myself so hard I would get physically sick. How it all came to an end was on 3 different occasions. My mom, my dad, and my sister all said to me, they don't know who I am. They are concerned for my health and they're worried about me. I'm not the Katie Fortune they know. I remember turning to Chad, my boyfriend, and said, do you feel the same way? And what he said to me was, all I want is you happy. And that right there was like a freight train hitting me. Knowing that not only my mom, my dad, my sister, but also Chad were really concerned for me. And that led to me leaving that said company. But the day I left was probably one of the best days of my life because I got my life back. And ever since that day, I decided that I'm going to set boundaries, not only for myself, but for the people around me. And so in this really awesome new sales role that I am in currently, I am putting that into play. And one of the things that I am doing to help myself keep those boundaries and not work from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. nonstop, never eating, never drinking enough water, getting sick, literally running myself ragged where I don't even know where I'm driving to. And yes, that actually happened to me on way too many occasions. I'd be driving down the road and have no idea where I was driving because I was so exhausted. So when people ask me, what do you do for a living? I tell them that my day job is in sales, and or I always say I make friends for a living. But I specifically say day job. And why I do that is because it reminds me every single day that I do that job during the daytime. I am not going back to 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. I can't. It's not fair for the company I work for because I'm not at my best. It's not fair for me and or my family and friends. My word for 2020 is boundaries. And it's not just in jobs. I don't want you to get that confused. It's in everyday life. Are you a person that says, yeah, I can do that anytime anyone asks you for something? And you push aside the other things that you wanted to do or already had promised to do that said thing for someone else. And then you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get everything done? I don't know what I'm going to do. And you stress yourself out. It's me. I do that too. I'm not saying that's terrible and you should never do that, but I'm asking you to look within yourself and see what types of things do you want to say yes to? What types of things can you say no to? And do you want to say no to? No is not a bad word. It's a scary word for me, but it's not a bad word. Again, setting the boundaries for yourself and your life, because remember, it's your life. It's no one else's. Your life. I challenge you to come up with a word for 2020. And it could be anything. I'm really excited for 2020. I'm excited for all of you. I just want to put it out in the world that boundaries are important. No is not a bad word. I am still struggling with the word no every single day, but I'm getting better. I'm a work in progress. I take some time. I thank you all for watching this. gonna leave you with this again. Less hate, let's go motivate. Get your word for 2020 and go kick butt. Have a wonderful week, everyone. See ya. Good morning, Earth. What? Oh. And other planets. I'm cool with whatever.